Hi beautiful, and welcome to the channel. Now let's talk about something most women don't even realize they're doing. Something that drains their time, their energy, their confidence, and it keeps us stuck in patterns that don't serve the woman we're becoming. And it's this: falling for potential. And I'm not talking about men, I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about careers, friendships, business, ourselves. We fall for who someone or something could be, for what something could become, for the future version of our lives that we hope will come true. If we just wait, just hold on, just believe a little longer. But here's the truth that changed my life. Potential isn't real. Only behavior and real actions are. Consistency is. Energy is. And today we're going to talk about why falling for potential is a trap, how it's tied to your nervous system and attachment wiring, and how to shift into embodied, aligned action instead of living in fantasy. Hi, I'm Marina Papa, transformational coach and founder of the AP Method. And if you're done living for someday and ready to actually step into the version of you that gets results now, you're in the right place. And this is part of the Break the Pattern series. Now let's start with the core truth. Fantasy bonding isn't just a romantic problem. It shows up everywhere. It's when you get emotionally attached, not to what is, but to what could be. You overgive at work because you're hoping they'll finally recognize your value. You stay in a friendship that's draining because it used to be different. You invest in a business idea, a version of yourself, or a plan, not because it's working, but because you just hope one day it will. I know what you're thinking. Sometimes things do, and yes, sometimes things do. But when you do this all the time and you're stuck in this loop, it's something that you need to look at. Now, what tends to happen is you think you're being loyal, ambitious, loving, or hopeful, but you're actually being disconnected from reality, from your needs, from your power. So let's go deeper and let's dive into the psychology. Now, Carl Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will rule your life and you'll call it fate. When we fall for potential, what we're often doing is projecting. We're projecting the version of ourselves we haven't fully claimed, the confident one, the loved one, the successful one, onto someone or something outside of us. Now, you don't just want the relationship to work. You want it to redeem the story you've been carrying. You don't just want the job promotion. You want it to finally prove you're worthy of being chosen. You don't just want your idea to succeed. You want it to make up for the years you doubted yourself. So it's not about the person, the job, or the dream. It's about what you've attached your identity to. And that's why letting go feels like actual death. It's not them you're losing, it's the story you've still chosen to hold on to for a really, really long time. You're not living your life, you're managing a future that doesn't exist yet. So, how do we make a shift here? Now, this is where I bring in one of the most powerful tools I teach in the AP Method: projection to reality reframe. It's a process of checking your energy against truth. So, you're gonna ask yourself, am I connected to what's actually happening or what I wish was happening? What am I seeing here? Am I trying to change this person or situation, or am I being changed by it in ways I don't like? Do I feel better or do I feel worse as a result of it? Am I attached to this because I'm in alignment or because I'm addicted to the outcome and trying to force something? Then you're gonna go deeper. You're gonna ask yourself, what part of me am I chasing through this? Am I chasing validation, belonging, achievement, safety? Where did I learn that I had to earn those things by overgiving or over-hoping? Because here's the deal. Your nervous system will always be attracted to what's familiar, even if it's painful. I say this all the time. So if you grew up learning that love equals sacrifice, or success equals suffering, or belonging equals self-abandonment, then you will fall for potential and not reality, because the fantasy feels safer than facing your unmet needs. Now let's flip the script on this. What if you started choosing reality over illusion? What if you trusted that what's meant for you wouldn't require over-functioning, over-justifying, or over-explaining? What if you actually asked yourself, do I like who I become while waiting for this to change? And if the answer is no, you have your answer. So let's journal. Write this down. Number one, where am I still showing up for potential instead of truth? What feels hard? What feels difficult? Number two, what would I have to grieve if I let that go? What are you going to lose if you let this go? Number three, what version of me am I becoming when I choose reality, even when it hurts? And listen, you are here to be awake, not addicted to possibility, not worshiping what ifs, but grounded in what is. That's where your power lives. This is where you're gonna release and attract better things. And if this episode spoke to your soul today, go to my website. You'll find coaching programs and mini courses to meet you wherever you're at. Whether you're untangling old attachment patterns, rebuilding self-worth, or shifting into the embodied, secure woman you're meant to be. You'll also find free resources when you join the Method community, tools, exercises, meditations, and next level support for exactly what you need. So if you're ready to go deeper, the waitlist for Becoming Her and the Freedom Formula are also open, and we began September the 1st, and I'm actually gifting one free spot to one lucky person. So get your name on that waitlist, and I'm going to pick someone before the launch. And if you want to meet me in person, grab your spot at the Freedom Formula workshop in Birmingham, happening this September. Tickets are linked below. Let's stop falling for potential and start rising in truth. Because you're not here to be loyal to illusions. You're here to become her. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And if you enjoyed, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.